More and more stuff from SEMA, and I'll break all that down for you. Plus, Volvo shows us a new whip of theirs before LA. And we have your FLD question of the day. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D. This is Fastlane Daily. Let's do this. As I said yesterday, we'll be away next week shooting our 2,000th episode and a few other very cool things as well. So our schedule next week, November 10th through 14th, we'll only have one regular Fastlane Daily referring to the daily show. So Monday, going to be an FLD Rewind. Tuesday, Wednesday, solid FLD tours. Thursday, you're getting a little bit of a special. And I'm batting cleanup for Friday. We'll have a regular Friday episode. And there you go. That's for next week. So, you know, just let you guys know.
Bring
Be
it
aware.
Home. Oh, yeah.
Right, Max? You got it. Oh, and I won't be here tomorrow.
What?
That's right. No, I won't be here tomorrow. I have to go to Cali for a separate shoot, so someone will be filling in for me for Friday's episode. Who could it be? Got to tune in and find out. Moving on. What episode number is this, Omar?
My man, it's 1,983, Derek D.
That's like a combination of Max and AK there. Yes, and in the year 1983, two cars made their debut. I said that like that on purpose. The little Honda CRX and the beastly BMW M635 CSI, or just as we call it here in the US, the M6. Two different levels of performance, but both were fun rides. And that's your episode 1983. Fact. There you go. 83. Woo. So let's get to this SEMA stuff. Mazda announced the new MX-5 will be raced in the Global Cup Series that will be held in North America, Europe, and Asia. The Mazda 2.0-liter Skyactiv G 4-cylinder will be the main engine for the series, but of course will have upgrades. It looks like that, and that, and that. You get the idea. Moving right along. The Ford Mustang is one of the most customized cars at this year's SEMA show, as we mentioned yesterday, of course, remember with the RTR and stuff. But a tuner by the name of Steeda has a bunch of upgrades for the new Mustang with options ranging from 480 horses, 650 horses, and all the way up to 775 horses. Hey! They are called Steeda for a reason. Steed, Steeda, Steed, horses, Mustang, horsepower. That. Right, Erica?
Yep.
Yep. Wow. You happy today? You happy? Let's get a smile, maybe.
There you go.
While on the topic of muscle cars, Chevrolet unveiled the 2015 COPO Camaro. The hottest and last COPO Camaro. Yes, it's the fourth and final generation for COPO Camaros. Only 69.
69, dude!
Yes, gotta love Bill and Ted. We were them for Halloween, by the way.
Who's we?
Me and my buddy
Oh, nice.
built the phone booth and all.
Those
Gotta love
LEDs?
Those are LEDs.
DRLs. my man.
LEDs. Anyway, yes, only 69 COPO Camaros will be built for drag racing purposes, of course. Not street legal. Oh, side note, we'll jump away from SEMA for a second. This is SEMA heavy, so we'll jump away. Volvo gave us a gander at the new V60 Cross Country, and it looks like this, and that, and this, Anna. And you can also get it in white. You have another angle on that? Yes, there it is. And we'll see it in La La Land. Isn't that true?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. All right, back to SEMA. No surprise, Hyundai wants to compete with the Mercedes-Benz E-Class and the BMW 5 Series with their luxury Genesis model. But what if they said they wanted to take on the Mercedes E63 AMG and the BMW M5? Ho, ho, ho. Them fighting words. Well, at SEMA, Hyundai unveiled this Genesis AR 550, which is powered by the 5.0-liter V8 already offered in the Genesis, but it gets an additional 130 horses for a total of 550 horsepower, hence the name. It's just a concept, though. So, you know, I don't think that a 550 horsepower Hyundai will be showing up anytime soon. It'd be good to see it, though.
Oh, yeah.
You know. So you're pretty impressed by the new 707 horsepower Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat, are you? I mean, we all are, of course. Of course you are. But what if I told you that's not the most powerful Charger there is? No, no. You see, Mopar showed up to the SEMA show with this version of the 2015 Dodge Charger RT for the funny car competition. Okay, yes, it's not a factory Charger by any means, especially because it throws out a face-melting 10,000 horses. 10,000 horsepower. Yes, I know it's a funny car and all, but still, that figure is just crazy. 10,000 horsepower. It's nuts. The current Mopar Dodge Charger RT, the current one, their funny car has won 68 titles and posted the first 3-second run in NHRA history. So we don't know what this new one's going to do. Better? It's crazy. It's a lot of horses. Now, I'll tell you what, it's time for your FLD question of the day. Let's see, who do we have today?
Hi Derek D and all the Fastlane Daily crew. I'm James, I'm coming to you from the UK.
Hey, what's up, James? Coming to us from the UK. Appreciate you being a fan, man. And what is your FLD question of the day? Go.
And my question today to you is, has Ford shot themselves in the foot by producing the EcoBoost engine in the Mustang?
Oh, all right, well, first off, hopefully no one over at Ford has been shot in the foot over an engine. Hey, Bob, the EcoBoost engine, that was your idea, right? Bob's like, oh, you shot me in the foot. But seriously, all jokes aside, you basically are asking, has Ford made a mistake by producing the EcoBoost engine in the new Mustang? Now, interesting question. What is your take on this, James?
Over in Europe, over here in the UK at least, everything seems to be going turbocharged, which opens a lot of doors to tunability of the engine.
Okay, well, let me stop you right there, all right? You're right, that thing is happening, and not only in the UK, but here as well. A lot of car companies are throwing 4-cylinder turbos into cars to get better fuel economy, and yes, they are definitely tunable. So keep going. Why do you think they shot themselves in the foot, as you say?
And I'm considering that perhaps the EcoBoost engine will eventually, with a few mods, bigger turbo perhaps, maybe not that extreme, and it will eventually outshine and outperform the V8. What's your thoughts on that?
All right, so you're saying with a few mods to the Ford Mustang's 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine, it may outshine the V8. Well, you know what? Sure, that very well can happen. But then, of course, your warranty is shot. That's a given. We know that. Will the car be as reliable when you do all these mods to it? You know, that's another question you need to ask yourself. Remember now, increasing the horsepower, you'll need to address other hardware like the brakes and stuff. Sometimes people, you know, they do mods to the car, more horsepower, yet their brake discs are still this big. You know, you gotta be careful with that. Plus, people are always going to want that V8 grunt, I think. For now and in the near future, I don't think that's going away at all. People, you know, the Mustang GT, that V8 is what you want. I think if I'm buying a Mustang, I'm probably going to go with that. Just my personal opinion. So I don't think they shot themselves in the foot, but more so, just created more options for people. So there you go. That's my take. Thanks for the comment, James. A true gentleman from the UK. And he'd like to know, and I'd like to know what you guys think. Use hashtag FLDQ of the D. And, of course, you can send your own in to
Tips at FastLaneDaily.com, my man.
Omar, what is it? What's going on?
I said .com.
Yeah, you know. I got it. That's good. All right. That's going to do it for Fastlane Daily today. I'm Derek D. And I'll talk to you guys next week, Friday, sometime on Friday. Yeah. That's when I will talk to you. And tomorrow, someone else will be sitting right here. You may know them, you may not. I don't know. Well, see you later. More and more stuff from SEMA, and I'll break all that down for you. Plus, Volvo shows us a new whip. A new whip of theirs. No.
Keep going. You can save it. Come on.
Yeah.
You got it. Here we go. Save it.
More and more stuff. So our schedule next week, November 10th. November 10th to 14th.
Ow, we're living in the fast lane, baby.